Iran claims it test-fired missiles capable of hitting Israel, a way of saying, don't mess with us. At the same time, Iran's parliament raised the idea of blocking some oil tankers from transiting the Strait of Hormuz as the U.S. moved more ships into position to keep the strait open by force, if need be. All of this revolves around global concerns regarding Iran's nuclear program. Correspondent Leland Vittert is in Jerusalem for us tonight with the latest.
Iranian state TV broadcast the war games, saying they were a show of the country's military strength and a warning to potential enemies. It's impossible to verify if the missiles with their one-ton warhead hit their intended targets. Iran's Shahab-3 missile has a range of about 1,250 miles, putting in their sight any city in Israel and about 100,000 members of the U.S. military in the region. Unlike past military exercises, this week's drill didn't include naval forces in the Strait of Hormuz. But Iran's Foreign Policy Committee said its military should attempt to disrupt crude oil shipping in the strait as retaliation for the latest European oil sanctions. Currently, about a fifth of the world's oil flows through the strait, where experts say Iran's gunboats are capable of wolf pack-like attacks on oil tankers that would then require military escort. To that point, the U.S. has quietly built up military assets in the region, including 8 minesweepers capable of clearing the 20-mile-wide strait, and the USS Ponce, which can be used as a floating base for special operations teams. Just recently, Air Force F-22 fighter jets capable of stealth attacks were relocated to the region, and the U.S. had a strong warning again today about Iran trying to close the straits.
Years and decades made clear that we intend to do what is necessary to maintain the openness of the straits.
Still, Iran remains defiant over its nuclear program and continues to enrich uranium. According to a U.S. watchdog group, this picture taken June 7th of the Parchin military facility compared to one 2 weeks later appears to show a massive cleanup underway at the complex, where intelligence reports say Iran tested high explosives for a nuclear trigger.
Now, in the past, the Iranians have delayed inspectors while the satellite photos showed a massive cleanup underway, only to allow inspectors into a now spotless facility. The question going forward is if the United States, or more likely Israel, is going to lose patience with the Iranians and launch a preemptive military strike. Today's war games were perhaps a preview by the Iranians of what their counterattack would look like if that strike came here from Israel. John, back to you.
That is the big concern. Leland Vittert in Jerusalem tonight.